You're now listening to a Rat House production podcast. For more podcasts like this, head to retthaus.net.
Fucking love our intro.
Right? I love that song.
I do too.
Thank you, Mark, for making our song.
Had an eeriness to it.
Yeah, it does. I love it. It's like a weird stranger type of things.
Yes. Turn it up to 11, damn it.
Damn right. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Hunt for the Paranormal podcast. I almost said the wrong name.
Again, like last time?
I've done it so many times. So many times. Well, as you guys know, the theme for September is going to be conspiracy theories.
Yes.
So every episode in September is going to be nothing but conspiracies. Paranormal or not so much paranormal, whatever we can find. But here's one that we actually found. It's about the Denver International Airport.
Who is he?
Huh?
Who is he?
Oh, that's Billy. I was getting into it. Jesus.
No, he's just some creep in the corner.
Right. He's we shouldn't have said anything. We should have like a ghost Billy.
Oh, fuck.
Just sat there every time we talk.
no,
We're
who
just
is
like,
sitting
look,
there?
what? We hear something.
Like, dude, there's no one sitting there.
Yeah, there's no one there. I just edit you a little bit and make it look like foggy and shit.
Do it. Do it.
I don't think I have that
maybe
kind of
like in a
skills
skip.
yet. Like, I need to work on the skills first. Then we'll do something like that.
I believe in you. You can make me a ghost.
Just put like a black sensor block on him.
Trying to get censored, man.
Dude, what show was that where they did that to somebody the entire time where they just blocked out their face?
Oh, I have no
Like they
idea.
had the face all blurry during every single show. Like they never showed who they were. They like masked the voice, but he was on the show. Just his face was blurry. And
Oh,
they
shit.
blacked out the.
Was
the
it
voice.
protection witness or some shit?
No, it wasn't like that. It was just a regular like comedy type radio type thing. I think it was on Sirius.
I have no idea.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the like
it was fucking
protective custody.
Yeah.
People, you know.
I never knew who it was.
If they give enough information about themselves,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure whoever got found guilty is gonna.
time and this time, but I don't want anybody to know who I am.
I drove a Kia.
But yeah. So yeah, we do have Billy Campbell sitting in with us. Which
I am real.
he's a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
Of course, like always, Mike Padilla and myself, Jose.
Yay.
I don't like giving my last name because it's irrelevant.
All right.
I thought Jose was your last name. Hooray.
It is. Hooray is my first name. Four is my middle name. Jose is my last name.
Which
It's a
you're like the
solid name.
reincarnation of fucking Pablo Escobar.
Damn right. Yes, I do have. I am rocking the stash. It's a rally. It's a rally stash. All right, just back off. But yeah, Billy actually was telling us about some things that were actually going on in his house.
Ooh.
Oh,
A little
yeah.
bit.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, I've always been that person to never really see any evidence of anything, and so
Kind of
And
a
close.
skeptic.
Yeah, I mean, like I'd like to. I've always wanted to think that there was stuff out there, but I'm that kind of person where I'd be a hypocrite, you know, because if I talk to somebody and I don't believe their story, or if it's like, oh, you know, I kind of just this and that, I would look
Just
at it and
a
go,
wee
well, show,
bit.
you know, because
Yeah.
I'd watch like shows and stuff. I'm like, show me the proof, man, like tangible proof.
Yeah.
And for me, I was like, I've never seen anything, just like aliens and stuff. I've never been cool enough to see a spaceship or anything like that.
Anything
And then, but yeah, and then in my room, you know, there was times where, you know, I get anxiety, I get, you know, stuff like
Yeah.
that, and things get tense and all that. But I know the difference between that, and I just started getting that eerie feeling, you know.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Freaking myself out right now. Flashbacks.
I can see him. He's like,
Just getting that eerie
like you're
feeling.
hearing this, right? Yeah, no, and I was sitting in my room, and I just got that, like, really uncomfortable, like, just unsettled feeling, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is different. And then I looked up, and on my door, I can see, and it's still there. Like, I'll show you a picture. You can come freaking
no
investigate my
fucking
house.
way.
Yeah.
And on my door, you know, it's a white painted door, and there's just, I tried scrubbing it off and everything, and it's like imprinted in that door, and it looks almost like the Misfits skull, and it's just enough of it, both the eyes and half the face, and it looks like it's just staring at me, and I'm like, and my door always makes weird noises, you know, pops and starts, yeah, and I'm always like, Yeah, that doesn't make me feel good. But it was to the point where I'd be laying in bed and I hear a noise and I'd flip on my light and sit up and I'm like, never had that before. I've never been afraid of the dark. You know, you walk in my room, it's weird because you know the little blue and red dot on like your cable box.
Yeah.
I put electrical tape over that because I like pitch black when I sleep. Yeah, I don't like I'll lay there and stare at a little blue dot for like an hour before I realize I should be asleep. And then, but so I like it pitch black, and I got to the point where I flipped on the light and I'm like, my whole life nothing, and now all of a sudden I'm too uncomfortable to sleep in my room.
How long ago did this really like start?
This was probably maybe month ago or
Oh shit!
Really? Oh, yeah, this is pretty recent.
Oh yeah, it was recent. That's why I was just like,
just
whole
out
life,
of nowhere.
nothing, and then
That's crazy.
I had a big imagination when I was a kid, and I still do, but it doesn't run away from me like it used to when I was a kid. I saw that and I was just like, hold on. I go in and I get some freaking Clark's bleach spray it, scrub it. I'm like, smudges are supposed to go.
It's there to stay.
It's
my door's
funny
pretty clean.
because there's an actual, I think it's like a all girls college. I think somewhere in the East Coast. It was like, and it's like old, like the early 1900s or some shit like that. A girl died in one of the dorm rooms. She fucking caught on fire and died in that room. So they pretty much...
Was that spontaneous combustion?
It wasn't... I think she was doing something and she just caught on fire. And she fucking died in that room. So, and then they renovated the whole place so it's livable. But the fucked up part is that you can hear screams and everything in the hallways and the bathrooms and everything.
Yeah.
But that's not the worst part of it. The door, they have changed the door so many times. But after a while, it'll seem like the door, it seems like it's been like burn marks and everything. But out of those burn marks, you see a face of a girl.
That's sketchy.
Yeah.
It was like seeing when people saw Jesus on the piece of like
the grilled
bread
cheese.
or
The
grilled cheese.
tortilla?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and tortillas. Like any kind of Mexican food, there's gonna be Jesus' face on it.
I remember seeing the one about the grilled cheese or something. And
Oh,
like,
God.
They sold it for a shitload of money on eBay.
how do you preserve that where it's worth that much money, man?
Ziploc, man.
Ziploc.
I'd be like, or maybe someone just ate it,
They got
Aquanet.
glad. Aquanet, keep it crispy.
Yup.
Keep it crispy like all the cholos
There you
areas.
go.
But let's get into what the fuck is this?
The Denver thing.
the
So what's your...
Denver
Before we
International
jump on that, what's your
Airport.
take on conspiracy theories really quick?
Oh, I love conspiracies.
There you
I
go.
believe there's always sketchy stuff.
There's some
going
sketchy
on,
shit
right?
that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was I believe in the stuff that's too crazy that society would get all screwed up if if it was out there. So
Yeah.
that's the real stuff though.
Get some weird crap in there.
Boogly boogly.
Like, all right, so pretty much Denver International Airport has had a whole bunch of weird things in it, including like underground tunnels, a weird statue of a horse with like red demon eyes on it. Well, I wouldn't say demon, but they're pretty demonic looking.
Yeah.
They have weird murals all over the place, like kind of, I guess, like racist type murals or like demonic type things, or a lot of Egyptian sculptures and shit. And they have just weird stuff that you wouldn't think would belong inside of an airport.
It's an international airport, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit coming in from everywhere.
A
Then.
Nazi runway too.
Yeah, Nazi runway where it actually, like, the runways like form a swastika. Like, it's yeah. Is that
Fire,
normal?
that's freaking playing. Whoever planned that. That's
no.
pretty crazy.
Like, all right, let's. I'll read a little bit off of this site on Westword. Sorry. Even before Denver International Airport opened in 1995, conspiracy theories about the new facility were taking off, and thanks to social media, they've really flown over the past 20 years. See what they did there. Now, airport officials are making lemonade out of these lemons. Cool. With conspiracy theories uncovered, and
Like that pause right there.
an exhibit that opened Monday and runs through the end of the month, along with its roles as a future concentration camp, current home of Martians. What? DIA is also known for its public art, much of which has inspired conspiracy theories. Okay, so that's weird.
That is.
Yeah, like, that's the weirdest article I've ever fucking read. All right, let's see what you guys sending us right now. Aha. Yeah, there's just weird shit about it, man. Weird shit.
This is like uber weird for this fucking airport, dude.
So
Like,
is this like a site that's all about supernatural?
Oh, there's multiple.
There's a bunch of stuff about this airport. There's literally sites that are like all right, 8 different conspiracies about it. There's things with like 10 different conspiracies about it. It's just a huge ongoing thing about this this fucking airport. It's fucking weird. Like one of them is that demon horse looking thing. We'll post pictures on it on Hunt for the Paranormal's Instagram. But this horse, it's kind of like it's a horse on both his legs, kind of like kicking up and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But you see the eyes, and it's just big red fucking glowing eyes. That's what you see when you're going into the airport. First off.
Oh, when you're like landing?
Yeah, or
like
when you're driving, that's what's greeting you. Is a big demonic, scary looking horse. You're like,
it's comforting.
Feel safe on my flight.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah. Like it was just weird. I guess there was over like $2 billion budget that they went over making this airport alone.
Shit.
The actual final cost, I guess it was $4.8 billion to make this goddamn Nazi runway airport. Yeah, there's a giant swastika
on satellite view. It's just
I just saw that.
There's a lot of things with swastikas around the world that you don't even notice. Well, but is it facing the actual Nazi way, or is it the way that relates peace or something?
Let's see. Let me look at it again.
I mean, because I guess depending on which way you're flying in, you can see it tilted. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Oh, coming in says peace, but leaving, watch out.
No, it's the German way. It's the evil way.
Shit. Like, all right, you Chris just sent this right now. You are greeted at the airport by Mustang, by the New Mexico artist Luis Jimenez. Was one of the earliest public art commissions for Denver International Airport in 1993. Standing at 32 feet tall and weighing 9,000 pounds, Mustang is a blue cast fiberglass sculpture with red shining eyes. Jimenez died in 2006 while creating the sculpture when the head of it fell on him and severed an artery in his leg. Yeah,
there's a start of it right there.
Yeah, that's a good way for it to get freaky. Do you think maybe because he wasn't completely finished with it that maybe something he stuck around with that that Mustang, that sculpture,
unfinished business kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean technically it got finished, but not by him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so the head fell off and killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the head fell off. It's a crazy looking.
Well, that's what sent them over their budget right there, man.
That's a huge fucking horse, dude.
Yeah, like there's just so much weird shit.
So they're saying that do they know what makes the eyes glow? Is it just a reflection when you're at a certain angle, or
it might be the reflection. It might be just like kind of just lights in it.
Yeah,
kind of just make it shine.
Yeah, because if anything, cars, if it's on the road coming in, if the car's leaving, the red tail lights, that's what you're constantly seeing. But
it's weird. Like there's like some of the murals, like the murals are fairly shocking. We have effigies living in a basement and the Lord of Death brandishing an AK-47 killing the Dove of Peace. Gray waves pulse from the figure. The waves pulse outward, killing everybody in its path. The figure wears a gas mask, implying the gray waves, the instrument of death in this case, is a biological weapon. And yeah, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, it's straight up this. It's so weird.
Dude.
Like, I need to show you guys these pictures, but it's a guy holding a fucking blade.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Like he has the AK in his hand. That's an actual mural that people are walking by in this airport with like a rainbow above them, and yeah, it's like, why would you put that in an airport, bro?
They're tearing down those statues right now, but that's still standing right there. That's a little sketchy.
It's weird.
The one that's crazy is the the Time Capsule.
Is that number
the Freemason?
5? The number 5 on it?
Yeah. Yeah. That one's interesting because He even points out the time capsule beneath this stone contains messages and memorabilia to the people of Colorado in 2094. And also is under the date New World Airport Commission. The New World Airport Commission does not fucking exist.
Yeah.
So it's
not yet.
Not yet. And then there's like another mural too. I know.
The one with the kids, or the one
the
or
kids.
where like stuff's burning in the background and shit.
Yeah, in Guatemala when they were having the death squads going through Guatemala back in the early mid 90s, late 80s or some shit like that, around that time frame. And then there's like one other one that's crazy. Number 10, what says that I was once a little child who longed for other worlds, but I am no more a child. For I have known fear and have learned to hate. How tragic then is youth, which lives with enemies with gallows ropes. Yet I still believe I only sleep today, that I will wake up a child again and start to laugh and play.
And what is that? That's
on a fucking mural.
That's a mural. It's like a letter, like mural.
Like it's right here.
And that's what
besides
people
all
see.
Besides all the murals and besides the guy
getting
the horse
killed,
freaking head dropped on him. What other actual things happen there? Like people dying, or are they getting a lot of like activity when it comes to that, or is
not
it
so much? But like in this 11th picture, like nothing says "welcome home" like a demonic figure crawling out of a suitcase, and it's just a straight up demon popping up out of a suitcase that's in the middle of this fucking airport. Like why such weird murals, such fucked up things to see when you're coming in or leaving?
Yeah, you're
Why,
trying to.
What was the big purpose of all these fucked up images in an airport where it's supposed to be like, oh, it's a welcoming place. Here, welcome to Colorado. Are they trying to be like, no, fuck off, Satan?
Yeah, they're trying.
No, like
trying to get rid of the weak.
Yeah.
Weak-minded.
I mean,
I don't know. That's
weird.
and this is all before weed was legalized there, so we can't blame it on that.
Yeah. No, it's weird too because the airport was privately funded and no one knows by whom. Still to this day. But throughout the whole fucking airport itself, there's a lot of Masonic like clues.
Yeah.
So people are saying it's the Illuminati or some kind of secret organization and shit like that.
What if it's just a bunch of these different organizations that pitched in together to make one fucked up airport?
Hence
It's just a
the
big
new
practical
world
joke where they're just like, let's see people,
Let's
see if they notice.
Fucking elaborate fucking
And
joke.
it took over 20 years for people to fucking notice.
I know it's like people bitch about going through LAX and it's so, it's so busy and this and that, it's freaking dirty or whatever, and then they go to that one and they're like,
No,
we had it easy.
Yeah,
There's
LAX is pretty
demons
cool.
crawling out of stuff and
Yeah, weird, fucked up pictures of places burning, kids running away from the fire, demons coming out of suitcases.
Right.
And plus, they have all those secret tunnels underneath too.
Yeah, which is kind of weird.
Well, Chris was also saying that it's a possibility that could have been just for like the bombings and stuff like that. Could just, just in case anything happened, it could have been a security thing.
Built
it was built in like 1995, 1993.
The airport was built in
Yeah.
1995?
Rebuilt.
Oh, rebuilt.
Oh, it was
Oh,
rebuilt?
okay, so
Yeah.
it was a...
Wait, so when was it actually? Can you check when it was actually like first built?
Denver Stand something fucking airport.
Denver Standard Airport.
Chingadera.
Yeah, I was going to say, if they're built, you've said 1995, that's when they built it and put all this crazy stuff up, then it's kind of like...
Yeah, it's like
There's
you're
no-
remaking it.
yeah.
There's something going on there, definitely.
Yeah.
Just don't know what.
Well, no, that would just be messed up. If someone built that in 1995, it's kind of like, all right, well, put some Nazi stuff up or
Yeah,
demons
it
crawling out of suitcases.
doesn't make sense. Like the contractors must have known when they're building those. Like, this doesn't look too right, man.
Right?
Yeah. Like there's something not right about
They hired
a
the wrong
swastika.
interior decorator. Just,
What's your background? I hate everybody. Good, you hired.
yeah, we hired this lady. She gets inspiration by like however her life's going right now. When she built this when she was like in a divorce, so she just started building all this weird shit.
Yeah, like that the Winchester house, right?
What's that? That's
Was it that Winchester house?
What do you mean?
The one where she started building all the ladders.
Yep, the Winchester. No, well, rooms, but
oh
yeah.
yeah.
rooms, yeah.
Were they?
okay,
I thought
yeah.
they were just like a bunch of like ladders going into random shit,
Oh,
like go
the
leading
win-
to nothing.
No, I don't know too much about it, but I remember hearing all the stories about it. They have just secret rooms.
So
everywhere.
that one fucking mural you mentioned about talking about earlier with the Nazi fucking guy. One of the corners of the fucking mural, there's an actual quote from a kid, 14 years old, that died for Auschwitz concentration camp.
Why?
I have no.
Why
fucking
would they
clue.
allow any of this to be a possibility?
This is Colorado, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Stapleton opened on October 17, 1929, and then all the renovations happened in 1995 when it reopened. So in 1929, it was Stapleton Airport actually opened as Denver Municipal Airport. It's named because Stapleton Airfield after a 1944 expansion in honor of Benjamin F. Stapleton, the city's mayor most of the time from 1923 to 1947, and the force behind the project when it began in 1928.
Okay, so that makes sense. 1945, blah blah blah. Cold War after the
Cold War.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Some of
but-
these tunnels.
Yeah, but
And then,
do you think it was appropriate for them to include it into an American airport?
Well, you also got to remember, it's
I know.
not too far from Mount Cheyenne.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
They can easily make a South Park episode that's just based on this place.
Right?
Yeah, dude. It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, and also the nickname of the fucking horse is Blucifer.
yeah, Lucifer, Lucifer, the demonic Mustang. I mean, that's a clever name. Not gonna lie. Fucking Lucifer, the devil horse.
I don't know, dude. This fucking airport is fucking weird, and it's also it's almost twice as large of the largest airport in the United States.
Which one is the largest in the United States?
I don't know, but it's like in second place.
Jesus.
Of it.
So we got this giant fucking airport with a bunch of Nazi shit, Freemason stuff, demonic figures,
Horrors
fucking-
from hell.
Yeah, quotes from Auschwitz. That does not seem like a place I want to land, like at all. I'd rather drive to Denver and then fly and land there and be like, oh well, I feel like I don't feel like welcome here at
Yeah.
all. We're gonna be dying while we're in there. No, thank you.
This is fucking
There's
crazy.
too much weird shit.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and
In
the
Denver.
why did they make the fucking dude? This is stupid. Yeah, there's an airport's dedication stone. Has
Oh
imagery
shit!
Of a,
Is this
from a
the
secret
story about the
society.
chick I was talking about? Oh shit! Okay.
Ooh. Read that. We'll talk
Okay,
about
okay.
Freemason stuff after.
Okay, so let's see. Is the Bryn Mawr College dorm. Most colleges have their fair share of spooky stories. Blah blah blah. Chick name is Lillian. Apparently believed to be that she had leprosy and sought to effect her own cure by covering the entire body with alcohol. One way or another, she caught on fire and ran down the hall from the bathroom near her room, covered in flames. Though hallmates rushed to cover the burning girl in blankets to smother the flames, their efforts failed, and Lillian died of her injuries a few hours later. It was December 20th, 1901.
Just had like a mid-cleansing cigarette. I'll take a break.
Pretty much. So it was in Philadelphia.
Brutal.
Damn, this is fuck. Oh, damn.
Yeah, where's this? What's this chick's like deal though?
I'm just going through it because it's
Just
damn.
skimming
Yeah.
through the process.
Girl student fatality burn in bathroom. Her robe catches on fire from falling. Match and death follows quickly. Cries for help. And then yeah, pretty much
Yeah,
like
those keywords.
Death, fire.
fire.
Gonna give you the
Hallway.
gist of this. It's all brutal.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, no, that's what we usually like to find. It's just like fucked up stories.
Yeah, dude,
I mean,
that's
that's-
crazy.
Poor girl.
I did feel bad for her. The fact that she had leprosy and she's like, fuck it, I'm gonna drench myself in fucking alcohol.
I mean, well, when you have leprosy, don't you just kind of get like exiled?
well, it's highly contagious, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a
'Cause-
big supporter of natural selection. That's where I live.
well, yeah. What year?
You're gonna cover yourself in alcohol, and you're gonna be anywhere around an open
Fat
flame.
checker. What
Yeah.
year did we had? I know the United States had leprosy camps.
Jesus, I didn't even know it was in the U.S.
Yeah, we had leprosy camps.
Well, he looks for that. I'll read off the thing that he sent me.
Back to
now
Denver.
for, the Cheyenne Mountain Complex. Like the Cheyenne Mountain Complex is a military installation and nuclear bunker located in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Colorado at the Cheyenne Mountain Air Force Station, which hosts the activities of several tenant units. Also located in Colorado Springs is Peterson Air Force Base, where the North American Aerospace Defense Command, NORAD, and United States Northern Command, I'm not even going to fucking read the abbreviation on that, headquarters are located. So this is all right next to the airport. Mm-hmm. And yet there's also, so that kind of makes sense why they have the bunkers underneath the airport.
Well, yeah.
So that makes sense. Yeah, that thing goes off. Yeah, let's fucking run and hide.
Well, not like that. Also, especially if they're transporting any fucking weaponry.
Yeah, any high grade.
Why fucking cause a panic in the civilian population? Like, oh no, that's a big giant missile. And it's like, well, we can do this conspicuously, fucking underground and everything like that.
Yeah, but wouldn't they be afraid of something like that going off in the airport or around the vicinity, like underneath the airport, if those things went off while they're transporting them underneath?
Yes and no.
Why not?
Because for a nuclear weapon, like a nuclear bomb to go off, it needs a primer. And then obviously it's going to accelerate the molecules, and then obviously you're going to have the nuclear blast with it. So when they transport it, there's the actual primer's not in it.
So then why are people in the movies always afraid to drop it? Like, dude, it's going to be fine.
Because Hollywood sucks.
What he said.
They didn't think it through. But I mean, if I'm going to be shipping a freaking missile somewhere, I'm not going to be like, yeah, put it all together and then send it. It's a little sketchy, man. What if, put fragile on the side of it, and
fragile.
They're not gonna bump the wall when they're going. The guy's gonna be extra careful on the forklift.
Whoopsie daisy.
Oh yeah, take it apart, send in some pieces.
We dropped one. Is it good? Yeah, it's a little dented. It's fine.
Defective? Nah, discount.
Half off.
That's only fucking $5.8 billion.
That's why we had all those Tomahawk missiles, because we got them at half off.
Yeah, that's why they missed. Another conspiracy right there to look into. Right? It's going to be like in Big Daddy, we're just throwing the missile on the floor.
Microsoft
So it went down 2 points.
What the hell is he doing? Microsoft went down 3 points.
Great, you're teaching them well. All right, let's see if I don't fuck up this name. Kalaupapa on the island of Molokai is Hawaii's leprosy colony, where 8,000 people were sent to exile over the course of a century. 6 of these patients still live sequestered out of the 16 total patients who are still alive. They range in age from 73 to 92. Although leprosy, or Hansen's disease, was never an epidemic in the United States, cases of leprosy have been reported in Louisiana as early as the 18th century. The first leprosium in the continental United States exists of Carville, Louisiana from 1994 to 1999.
1894, bro.
Oh, 1894 to 1999. My bad.
It's okay.
And Baton Rouge, Louisiana is the home of the only institution in the United States that is exclusively devoted to leprosy consulting, research, and training. Wait, you have to train for leprosy?
Yeah.
Or like train how to like handle it and cure it, and well, not so much cure it, but
Well, yeah. Well, leprosy is so bad, it's pretty much necrosis on the skin.
yeah. So you kind of just dissolve, don't you?
Yeah.
Just
It's like the
decompose.
stone people from Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Everybody
pretty
here
much.
watches that. I know Jose.
But apparently,
Those my references are there.
Hawaii has
Set-
still 6 of them.
Hawaii. Yeah,
Yeah.
get those fuckers out of there. I
No,
mean, it's fucked up
there's
to say.
6 patients still in there.
I know.
Why?
Take them out of there, man. Like they're gonna sneeze and
And put 'em
infect somebody
where?
else. Ocean.
Hawaii's already in the fucking ocean.
Just give them their little. Not even, you didn't even say island or anything. You just said ocean, man.
Well,
Just
I
drop 'em off.
didn't want to be like, well, send them to the landfill island that's bigger than Texas.
There are a bunch of islands out there that are still just
That's true.
uninhabited. So at least give them one of those. Put them on a floating door out
how
there. And be
fucked
like,
up would it be if they put them in those one of those islands in Papua New Guinea where they made no contact with with other
that's
civilian
Oh, then
life?
you just wipe 'em
Fuck,
out.
dude.
Yeah,
The whole.
it's our island now.
I watched that whole thing where they were, planes, boats and stuff came too close, fishing boats. They got speared and everything.
Oh, yeah.
They
Warn me,
won't come
man.
What happened?
He fucking sends. He
Oh,
sends a
shit.
picture. Yeah, the chick with leprosy on her. It just caught me off guard,
There you
man.
go.
I just
Yeah,
heard
that's-
I heard a buzz. I clicked on it. I was like, whoa. Like,
that's-
that's fucked.
You know who? What contains leprosy?
Leopards?
Armadillos.
Really? Is it because that's technically what their hard shell is or something?
No, I don't know. I know they contain the bacteria leprosy. That's why
Like
they.
the
if you-
carriers.
yeah, so if you touch them, there's a possibility you might get leprosy.
Just like if you touch a frog, you can get warts.
No, that's false.
Is it?
Yeah, it's actually technically toads, but yeah, that's false.
Well, you know what I mean.
But yeah, no.
Some
But if
kind
you
of
lick the
amphibian,
toad, you're gonna be tripping some balls, man.
and then possibly die.
See, that's part of it. People just assume that because when they lick the toad, everything they saw boils all over themselves.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I was making
Actually, no, you're technically.
Is it because of the
actually
venom
kinda-
and stuff?
Yeah,
It
they
like
Sounds
makes them
logical.
blister.
yeah they actually have like a toxin gland that they produce. It's
Yeah.
like a milky substance. So some people back in the day used to lick fucking toads.
I mean, they still do.
Oh, and they get high off of
Yeah.
it. But if you ingest it, high quantities of it, it's poisonous, so you can die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
there's nothing in this world that people. There's gonna be somebody that's gonna do something weird. Like who was the first person to think like, oh, let me lick this toad?
Yeah. Well, do you think there's a possibility that leprosy could have been man-made? In a way?
I don't know because even
I know it ages back to way back when, but even
biblical
then,
times, dude.
yeah,
I don't think so because I don't think it was ever like kind of quarantined or in a specific area. You know, it was quarantined when people got it, but it was never like smallpox where it was like.
yeah. Because I know
Boom,
the
you know,
like the Greeks and
shipped
Trojans
on
and
a
all them.
train and set in one
They
area.
always talked about leprosy and shit like that too.
Yeah,
How
well-
they would have their own like villages, like those the
Well,
lepers.
I mean, there's stories of like high-profile people that ended up getting it, and they had to,
Kick 'em
you know,
out.
rich family. You know, they would have their relative or whatever instead of going to send them. You know, so it was. I don't think it was.
But do you think that would happen if it was like one of the Rothschilds?
What the fucking richest family in the world?
Yeah, if one of them got leprosy, you think they'd kick him out? Like, no, fuck
Nah,
you. You
it'd be
try to
like-
kick me out, I'm gonna fucking have you dead right now.
be like sloth in the basement? Just keep them down there.
you guys.
I don't know.
Like you know
It's
that
kinda weird.
you know that main Rothschild, he's had multiple heart transplants.
Really? Well, he has
Yeah.
the fucking money to do it.
Well, yeah, but think about it. All these people are waiting, get put on a waiting list for the possibility for them to even have a chance of getting a heart. And this guy just because he has so much fucking trillions and gajillions of dollars.
Limitless,
He's
man.
getting them left and right like they're fucking Skittles.
Limitless resources for
Yeah.
whatever you got.
Yeah, that's what happens when you
You
run
know?
the world.
Guarantee, they got like a little tube in their freezer that says cure for cancer, and hey, just in case you get any symptoms, just
pop one of
pound
those
like
in,
the
yeah.
Dave
Pound one of those
Chappelle,
and-
like the Dave Chappelle episode. He's like, "This is the cure for AIDS. We always had it."
Yeah, it's called money.
But no,
I think the Rothschilds probably had a say in the Denver airport.
probably. Well, it's like the new order of the airplane commission, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't
The
exist.
New World Order, One World or New World Airport.
Some shit. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna look it up. But
Well, because it was, I think the first recorded talkings about the New World Order in general I think George Bush Sr. He was the one talking about the New World Order in one of his speeches.
oh, that's right.
Yeah, he was one of the first ones to actually come out and talk about it. Talking about the New World Order, how we're going to have one government in the entire world and everyone's going to follow the rules and all that shit. It's like,
He watched a lot of Star Wars. He's like, one galactic empire is doing good. Hey, man,
he does kind of look like him now. If you look at him.
No.
President Palpatine.
You know, if someone ran for office as a candidate, Palpatine, I will vote for him.
I would, but I know, man, it's going to be bad.
anything
like-
clever. Look how many people voted for Harambe, man. It was written in, and just like, seriously, man. When I saw that, I was like, you know what? All right.
That's a conspiracy theory itself, right there.
But the thing is, when I saw that, I was like, and I don't like to get all big political or anything, but when people started writing in Harambe, and I'm like, all right, they need to get a list of whoever did that, and they should have no say or opinion on whatever
On
is going on
anything
politically,
that-
because
yeah.
you had your chance to
You
have a
want
say in
a
what
dead
direction we went. and you
gorilla
just-
to be president.
Which, it's got its pros and cons.
Yeah.
Unless we get free bananas. That's one good one.
Oh God,
Yeah, that's how the Planet of the Apes starts, though.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
I still see
Have you
random
guys-
piranhas stuff, you know.
We're so off topic, but I love it. There's actual videos of a primate. I don't know if it's a gorilla or an orangutan or something, but it's a type of monkey where they actually get sticks. It goes gather sticks, breaks them up, and starts a fire.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Oh yeah.
It was I'm pretty sure it was gorilla, silverback or something. Something weird, and it was they taught him how to actually be like self-sustaining, make a little campfire.
Then at the same time, there's also a video of another like monkey grabbing a frog, opening its mouth, and forcing itself on the frog. So it could go either way.
It's like I've seen a video of a fish freaking that one where it's knocking the ball into the little goal.
Yeah.
You've seen that, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? If a fish, everything's just getting smarter, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't believe the whole fish have 3-second memories.
Oh,
They're a lot smarter than we think.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I mean, I freaking have a goldfish memory, man. If that's 30 seconds goes by, I forgot what I was talking about.
I do and I don't.
I don't know.
I remember always
depends.
hearing that. Like by the time the goldfish made a lap around the tank,
Yeah,
you already forgot where so it's in a new place. But I think that was like people's like way of making themselves feel okay about containing it in such a little thing. Like, oh, it's a new thing to him every 3 seconds. He's fine. He's not depressed.
He poops. Oh, food. Oh, that's shit. Oh,
I mean,
food.
I think-
Oh, that's shit.
I really think that
Yeah.
it was a way to make people feel better about the fact that they're just
Keeping this thing in a
imprisoning
fucking
this
mason
thing, and
jar.
like, go let it.
In an oversized mason
Yeah,
jar.
it's just like, oh, don't you feel bad about locking him in that little tank? Oh no, because it's a new experience for him every time he goes in a circle. Show me the studies on that, man, because that thing looks depressed as shit right now, just
that's
staring
how-
at the glass.
Check this segue.
Contemplating
And that's
its
how
life
people
decisions.
feel at airports.
Right? So, I don't know.
No, airports suck. Like, have you
Yeah,
guys
they
been
do.
to Dallas Airport?
The one in Fort Worth?
I don't agree.
I've just
I
been
like
to the regular
airports.
one, non-military airports. I've just been to a regular.
No, there's a city called Fort Worth, Texas.
I don't know. I've just been to the one in Dallas.
I haven't.
It's fucking huge. You have to take like golf carts around, like monorails and
Oh,
stuff.
that's dope.
I don't mind airports. I actually enjoy going to them. I don't know why.
Yeah, but when they're huge, you're like in one section. You're like, oh, I have 15 minutes to make my
Atlanta.
flight. It's a 20-minute fucking crossover. You're like, shit.
Atlanta, Georgia, that huge airport, and it just actually has like a monorail or
Yeah.
a little train that goes through, a bullet train that takes you to
you.
where you got to go because it's huge. But I know I always like it just because I like people watching. I like going through, and everybody kind of you're out in public and all that stuff, but it's not like walking into your local groceries. No one's gonna stop and talk to you unless they're trying to bum a cigarette or something.
Yeah.
But other than
Yeah.
that, you walk through, everybody keeps to themselves, and I get a people watch, and there's no interaction. Which there's times where I'm like, I don't want any interaction. People are like, hey, you want to go to the grocery store with me? And I'm like, no, I don't like.
Good.
I don't want to run into
That's
somebody like,
interesting.
hey. But yeah, I love airports, man. It's always a different experience, when it's,
Would you feel comfortable in
This
the
airport?
Denver, Colorado? Like
I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that that place actually exists because it just
the shape
the
of a
fact,
fucking
yeah. But
swastika.
all that
Yeah.
stuff,
I mean,
it makes no sense.
I mean,
where
I guess it'd be cool to like if you're there for a few hours and you're actually walking around tripping. Like, what the fuck's all this? I'd probably be that guy who now I kind of want to go there
No, well, obviously,
to
Yeah.
like go
I'd like
and
to go
check
check it
out the stuff.
But
It'd
what I
be
don't
kind of like a
get
weird
is,
museum.
with how society is today and everything, how offended people are by some stuff that makes no sense to me. Why they should be offended by it. I'm not going to go into detail. But everything
Yeah.
nowadays is
They're
what
taking down
offends you
certain
and how can we
things.
correct it.
Yeah.
How is this place
But-
still standing without seeing it on the news?
Because
Like, hey,
it's-
we got protesters here that don't like the fact that there's a horse named after the freaking devil or whatever's
Yeah.
going on out front.
Yeah,
Uh,
but they're fine. There's because at the same time, like, well, we need to get to our rally, and the only way to get there is through this airport. So
Yeah.
let's get over there.
I don't know,
until we
but,
fix everything, and then we'll shut this airport down and
Right?
figure it out.
Yeah.
but I already know if we, especially me and you, go to that airport, they're like, oh, what are you guys here for? I'm like, no,
We're not flying. We're just want to see the. Yeah, we just want to see the art. But how many people do you think really do that a day there? Like, no, we don't. We're not flying. We just want to check out the stuff. And security's like, all right, we need to keep a fucking eye on these motherfuckers.
Well,
right?
That's sketchy. Dude, somebody going to an airport not flying,
Maybe-
but they want to look at the stuff.
Maybe the trick with that airport is they make everybody's flight like you have 3 minutes to get to your next window, so they're not even paying attention to all the stuff on the walls. They're just people are sprinting
Could
back
be.
and
'Cause
forth. Or,
airports that big, they're usually pretty like, let's go. Get on your
Yeah.
flight. If you're not there, bye. You're gone.
I had layovers where they're like, it's gonna take you. You have a 20-minute layover.
Yeah.
yeah.
And from, terminal to terminal, it takes about 17 minutes to get there, and you're like,
Shit,
all right,
I don't have time to get
bolting it
anything.
through here.
Yeah.
So you don't have time to really,
To do anything.
And all you're thinking about is, can I stop and grab something to eat?
Yeah, can I grab
Yeah.
a water real quick? And it's like a
I don't
5-minute
know.
wait. You're like, nope.
That still bugs me on that fucking mural. It has a quote.
That quote from Auschwitz.
Yeah, from a 14-year-old
Yeah.
kid. I was like, yeah, I understand it was fucked up, but still, it's like
I don't think that stuff should be in an airport. It should be more like in a museum type of
yeah.
thing.
It's a weird environment.
Yeah, it
weird
brings
place to
a
actually have that,
weird
yeah.
vibe, especially when you're driving up and you get greeted by fucking Lucifer, the blue demon
The horse
Mustang.
from hell.
Yeah, with glowing.
sculpture
Especially,
from
imagine
hell.
how creepy that must look driving up at night, or you have the red eye. Well, ironically, you have the red eye flight and you're driving in and you see this demonic horse. You're like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do this.
You look back at your kid in the car seat and his head just does a 360.
I would shit myself
Honey, did you
so
Right?
fast.
Did you just see Damien in the back?
You see it like sitting right next to you. How's it going?
Yeah.
Flight, huh?
Oh, man.
Oh, fucking! I don't know if you guys remember. I think it happened a couple years ago. The Malaysian flight, the MH.
Yeah, the one that went, the missing one.
Yeah, dude. I was watching the show about it, Missing Mysteries of the Mysteries or some shit like that on Science Channel. It's a fucking trip, dude.
Like, did they ever end up finding the remains of
No.
the plane or anything? Just completely
Not
gone.
that I
huh?
know of. The last thing I ever heard, and I remember it was months of just updates and updates, and then eventually they just kind of, so much crap happens, people's attention goes from, and some people don't even look back, and then honestly, right now when you brought it up, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, like
How much is a whole cold case
can
gonna
talk
be?
about it really quick.
Yeah, we're at 41. But no, this is a good way to like this story you're gonna tell.
Remember
Well,
the
it's
Malaysian-
true because when they're looking at the manifest of the on the plane itself, the one thing that fucking caught like the aviation investigators' eye was that the plane was carrying lithium-ion batteries, and obviously as soon as those batteries get fucked up, it explodes, cause a fire, and they even said it is that if those ruptured, it will take down a plane within 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So they thought that was it. So obviously they were looking at one area, a specific area, to see any parts from the plane, anything like that. Because even the guy said the plane crashing into water in a very high speed is gonna demolish in
Yeah.
millions
It's like
of
hitting
pieces.
concrete.
Yeah,
It's the same
Yeah.
thing,
and you can see everything. So
There's gonna be debris somewhere.
so that's one of their theories. Second theory, I think about maybe 3 to 6 days after the whole initial thing, awesome off of military radar, the plane fucking changed directions. So instead of going straight to Beijing, it went towards like
Oh, that's like
the-
like Castaway.
Yeah,
They were looking at one area because they were like, oh, we lost
Yeah, but-
contact, so let's go this way.
Yeah.
Well, that's where we messed up.
so
Can't
it went
find her.
over like
It overshot it or something.
no, it was going straight, and all of a sudden it went
It just-
over Thailand. And it was like maybe approximately, they lost sight of it close about maybe 150 to 200 miles away off the coast of Thailand. So now they're thinking, if it did crash, then what if there's a possibility? And the guy did too by with currents in the ocean like that. He said there's gonna be a possibility that pieces of the plane are gonna be showing up on the coast of Africa, New Zealand, and shit like that.
Oh,
or
yeah, they can track current and all
yeah,
that stuff. And figure out
or
where-
they turn off all the tracking, the transponders and everything, and the plane got hijacked.
That could be a possibility too.
Or it could, I've heard like stories about people saying, sometimes planes go down and they find out later that there was a high profile person or a relative of high profile person that was on the plane, so it was like a good way to get rid of them. Plane goes down. I wonder if they looked at the manifest of that flight going down.
They did.
And
They
look at
did.
if there's any connection whatsoever with.
Well,
You know.
the reason why they think that also the plane got hijacked too, because there's 2 Iranian people in there with stolen passports.
Yeah, that'll probably do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't actually say that was it, but
Yeah.
what?
Suspect.
There's no
Very
way
suspect.
that they would just hijack a fucking plane.
And then
Turn off the transponders. It goes missing. Nobody sees this fucking plane land anywhere suspicious, and all the passengers, like, did they just kill them all? Do they have them as hostages? Are they fucking with them? Are they making them like their personal slaves? Like, what the fuck?
Could have been like a hostage situation that just didn't pan out, and instead of,
Yeah.
what are your
Something big.
demands?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we don't have radio, and it went down.
Yeah, and just sorry guys,
It's a fucking trip.
literally a bad one.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about the Malaysian flight.
I haven't thought about it either. It was on the Science Channel last night. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna watch this. I'm actually curious. So I'm like,
I actually
know.
watched something about Amelia Earhart too, not too long ago.
Oh, where they had the pictures of her
In Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where
that
it's saying
was
she
in a
actually
prison, or-
ended up landing and supposedly she survived, but the U.S. didn't do anything.
That's freaking nuts, man.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know. It's a trip.
Yeah,
Dude.
but I think we're gonna end it there, and then that was a good little segue for next week's episode because we can talk about the conspiracy and all these different theories about the Bermuda Triangle.
You know
I was just
All the
thinking that
missing
actually
planes and all the like boats and stuff that have sank in this just fucking area, but we'll go more into detail about it.
and the Dragon's
They actually,
Triangle. Dragon's
actually have
Triangle.
transcripts and stuff from pilots that you can actually, I think, look up and see when they were talking about how their instruments went down at a certain point. Weird stuff happened.
No way.
And
Yeah, it's
I don't know how it
it's
works.
fucking weird.
Did you know the Pacific Ocean has one too?
Does it? Is it like where all the volcanoes and shit are, like in the Pacific, like the Ring of Fire?
It's
technically?
by it's kind of close to Japan.
Oh, okay.
And they call it the Dragon's Triangle.
Yeah.
The only reason why I fucking I had to look it up, all because of Tomb Raider.
See,
And I was like, playing Tomb Raider, I was like, I want to know this place is fucking real. And I looked it up, and it's fucking real.
so we'll save the Dragon's Triangle and the Bermuda Triangle for next week.
Hell yeah.
We'll get into detail about that. We'll do better research than we did about the Denver airport.
Yeah.
Hey, it was-
Sorry, guys.
It was a fun one though. I liked it. I like having
Sparked.
conversation.
It's got
They're not all going to be gold, people. Sometimes you get bronze.
Yeah.
Hey, the interest is sparked though, right?
Yeah, right.
Got people thinking.
Hey, man, you can run a race in the Olympics, but hey, even if you don't win, you still ran it.
Gotta put, what is it? You gotta put band-aids on your nipples?
Get that rash. Well, before we end this disaster, I'd like to give a huge thanks to our sponsors, Audible. Go to audibletrial.com/rathouse, RATTHAUS. You get 1 month for free with one free audiobook. You can look up even conspiracy theories on Audible and get some books on there. Check them out, listen to them on your drive while you're pooping, whatever.
Something,
Yeah. Also, if you like geeky things, go to rathouse.net. Click on our Geek Fuel banner so you can get 30% off of your first box. They have all cool stuff. They have T-shirts, knickknacks, keychains, promo code for Steam, so either a free game or just a discount. And also, once you're on rathouse.net, also click on the Hot Topic link for discounts on T-shirts, shorts, Funko Pops. They have all sorts of stuff. It's not just an emo thing there anymore. Or they're branching out to a lot of people and a lot of nerds too.
Yeah.
Branching out to a lot of nerds.
Yes.
And for all you paranormal freaks who are gonna watch It this week, make sure to go to Hot Topic and get your new It Funko Pop there.
Pennywise.
Yeah. It's a deal.
Oh,
And,
and
for-
also Annabelle Funko Pop.
They have the Annabelle one.
Yeah, I want to get that, dude.
Oh yeah, bring it. Are those the little?
Yeah, little,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
little-
Bring an Annabelle little freaking figure in
I
your
want to
house
get the
and
full
watch
doll.
shit Go crazy.
I
I
do
want to
too.
get the full doll,
That's
but I want to get the Raggedy Ann
you know
doll.
what?
I
We
want to
can
get a
actually
used
have
one.
it now
that's so sketchy.
because it's no longer Rat House.
Right, it's Pat House.
It's Pat House.
Ouija boards for days.
Days.
But also use our Lyft promo code RHP. You get 10 rides, $5 off for first time users. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.